Hey, what's good, Mob Gang? Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into episode 4 of season 2 for Mob Psycho. Let's go ahead and recap character ratings from last time. We gave MVP to Mob and kind of his, defining his moral and ethical boundaries between spirits and humans and kind of the conflict he was going through. I liked how he had to set a boundary there for himself, and it was a difficult decision for him. For best moment, kind of fed into that, but it was when Reagan kind of realized Mob's dilemma and then, stood up for him and, prioritized Mob and his beliefs over his clients, right? It was a good moment for Reagan, some good character growth for both of them in the last episode. And then the funniest moment we gave to Dimple when he possesses the bully that comes up to Mob. And of course we get some nice flashing, as always. Gotta get moons every single Mob episode. If y'all wanna see more details into like why we selected those and whatnot, or want, a little bit more depth on the review for the last episode, check out the last episode's review section. Or if you want to see this one's review section, we go a little bit more in depth, so stay tuned to the end of this episode. If y'all are new here or you're not subscribed and you want to follow on for more, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, helps out the channel a lot. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into episode 4. Damn. A little freaky. Huh. That's a little scary opening there, man. Dimple's doesn't seem to be in a good situation, that's for sure. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Reagan's excited, that's for sure. Yeah, it's big, but it's also scary. Ooh.
Yo,
Hey, no way, Shinra.
そりゃこっちのセリフで神羅君上等様誰だねその
Oh, it's the union president. Oh no.
以前悪霊相手に共闘したことがある霊源あなたかというフリーの霊能力者
Freelance. I can't get over that, man.
お引きさんを退治したとデマを追いしているというよろしくあれが浄土目を合わすな姫じじいだ奴らは
Yo!
本当に生きようと始めた私の商売まで邪魔する来たぞ依頼人だ
私は皆さんが本物の霊能力者であることに疑いを持っておりません、
Mr. CEO.
この中に娘を救える方がいらっしゃるかどうかここから先はどうぞ内密に私の娘朝霧みのり14歳です、マジックミラーなので向こうからは見えません。
モブと同い年か。
最初は私も信じていなかったんですよ、霊など。しかしいくら心理カウンセラーや精神治療の権威に当たっていたところで、まるで効果が
She does not look like she's there.
中には悪霊が入ってしまったのです。先生方にはそれを退治していただきたい。
今のところこれっぽっちも感じませんね。
思春期の精神的疾患が妥当なところだ。
Yeah, I mean, her dad has her
かすかに醜悪な気配がするな。
locked down like that.
それもすぐ近くで。よし、じゃあ今回も俺たちがスパッと解決してやるか。
Of course, Reagan's the first to fucking speak up, man.
ボーナス初めてだ。
Hey.
今までが少なすぎる。
待て、抜け駆けは許さんぞ。勝手に決めるぞ。俺にやらせろ。
皆さん、そう慌てずに。
This guy's blinged out.
決めるというのはどうでしょう。
Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, that's fair. Always fair.
それなら。
Jajankin.
いいだろう。だな。よし。俺はパーを出すぞ。
Reagan's gonna be great for this.
やっぱりチョキを出す。霊源は優勝した。
Of course he did too, dude.
どうやったんですか。
He's got the mind games.
自信がある。
じゃあお先。
精神的な疾患を初対面の素人がケアするのは厳しい。ここで俺ができることはあくまで霊能者としてだけ。こんにちは。そういつも通りだ。なんで閉じ込められてるのかわかる？
私わからないの。
Aww.
パパ最近おかしいのよ。少し前から私を閉じ込めたりペットに縛り付け
Yeah, is his dad the shitty character?
叩いたりもする
そ
のよ。
んな、いや強く叩いたりなんかは。
Oh.
いろんな大人たちを連れてきては私の体をベタベタ触らせたりもしたのよ。
Bruh, what the
そ
fuck?
んなことあるわけが。
お父さんを信じちゃダメよ。私が呪われてるとか悪魔に乗っ取られてるとか言い出したのよ。そりゃちょっと反抗期もあったかもしれないけど、ここまでするなんて異常よ。
私は正常だ。馬鹿げてる。悪魔が娘に嘘を言わせているんだ。
This is really interesting. Like, who's actually telling the truth?
農者さん、これ外してくれない？痛くてしょうがないの。
I don't know if I trust her.
聞いてみるよ。
調べるまでもない。あの子は正常じゃよ。
浄土様もそう思いますか？
なんだと？どういうことだ？
彼女に悪霊がついた可能性はゼロだ。
問題があるのはあなたでは？家族の変化に対応できず認めようとしない。あげく霊や悪魔のせいだと言いよ。
What?
そんな。
お前ら依頼人に何言ってんだ。ありゃたちが悪いぞ。間違いなく黒だ。子供と会話してる気がしなかった。あの子に騙されたやつは帰った方がいい。まんまと取り込まれるぜ。
Yeah.
一人称がコロコロ変わったり、パパと言ったりお父さんと。それと俺はただ話をしただけなのに彼女は俺を霊能者と呼んだ。
Dude.
つまりこっちの会話が筒抜け。
Holy shit, dude.
師匠、俺は大丈夫だ。
Dude, this episode's crazy so far.
化けの皮が剥がれるのが早かったな。
Oh, fuck.
見破られたのならもういい。
私をこの娘から追い出してみろ。
とにかくあの悪魔を追い出してくれれば報酬は惜しまん。2億でも5億でも。
Wow. Can make absolute bank. Is this like a compilation everyone trying to get her out? What the fuck is this shit?
飽きてきたな。こ
Bruh.
のままだと出番が回ってくるぞ。ウォームアップしとけ。
筋トレみたいな言い方ですね。
It is a
な
workout.
いですよ、そんなの。
どうしたエクボ？えらく見えてんの。
Oh.
チワワ。
A chihuahua.
間に合う。この案件から手を引け。
は？
お前らも名前くらいは知ってるだろ
Mogami Keiji?
知らない。
最上。
う。40年前の話だ。最上刑事、霊視、口寄せなどの能力を生かし、人々を救う善良な霊能力者として各種メディアから引っ張りだこだった。だが国民が見ていたのはあくまでタレントの最上刑事だ。奴はある時を境にパッタリと表舞台から姿を消した。最上には裏の顔があった。独自の呪術による暗殺だ。最上は金を求めていた。母親が重い病気になり、治療費と十分な設備が必要だったんだ。
Damn.
聖者と死者、それぞれの最後に関わる日常が当たり前になることで、奴は壊れていった。
Oh shit, dude.
そんな頃だ。奴が俺様の除霊に現れたのは。
Oh, okay, so this is the first scene we got.
僕も俺様の子分どもは
Yo, back when Dimple actually had full powers. God, I love the lighting in it.
何言ってる。お前は勘違いしている。私はお前を取り込みに来たんだ。
人間なのに霊素を体内に吸収している。
Ooh, interesting.
その空気は体に毒るだけだぞ。
Enough said something.
もうじき自ら命を絶ち、強力な音量になる。
飛んでる。
So they think it's him.
復讐だ。
自分だけは安全だと思っている連中に分からせている。一度に悪霊食らいすぎたようだ。逃げたか。
Damn, Dimple got lucky as hell, dude.
ありゃ本人だよ。正規の霊能力者最上刑事。その慣れの果てだ。
Damn. So he's super fucking strong.
さよなら。やはりこんな程度か。質が低い。見逃す価値がないほどに。
ようやく順番が回ってきたようじゃ。まったくじゃんけんが弱くてまい。
大物の霊能者なのか知らんな。
Yeah, let's see how strong this old guy is. I mean, he can't be that strong when he didn't even like realize that he was possessed or she was possessed.
お経を唱えたり血をまいたりしないんだな。
Ooh, that was a cool frame.
様子が変だぞ。もしかして乗っ取られてないか。
おい教えてくれ。こいつのどこが大物なんだ。
Dude, this guy's so strong. Holy fuck. It's a classic move, dude. It's been a bit. That's fucking geeky, dude.
いや悪霊、俺の勘だとお前の正体は最上刑事。
私を知っているのか。
本当だったのかよ。何が目的で女の子に取り付いてんだ。生前もロリコンだった。
Ooh,
止まらない。
dude, Mob can't stop him.
もうやめなさい。パパが一緒にいてやるから。
Oh no. Holy shit, dude.
刺した。
Bruh. Oh my god, dude. He's got a huge hole in his stomach.
どこに行こうって言うんだ。
This guy's serious business. This episode's crazy so far.
私も多少は腕に覚
I love how every psychic like just thinks it's so strong. Yeah, I ain't gonna do shit, Shinra. Come on, man.
誰かはわからないが優れた念動力者だな。確かに体の関節は可動域以上動かすことはできない。でも人形の関節はどうだ。
Ah! No, the poor girl.
あの子の体が何を笑ってるんだ。
彼か。
解決はするよ。
Oh man.
お前を消す。
Let's go, bro.
こっからだ。
Oh man, that's a fucking evil ass spirit. Yeah, but he's still gonna be in there.
良いどころか融合しかけてる。失敗した。
やろう。死ぬ前よりも生き生きしてやがる。
Oh fuck. Yes. Not good.
望み通り最強の悪霊に。まあ死んで成仏できなかったら改めてよろしくな。
みのりさんの中に入って内側から悪霊を追い出せば。
Oh man.
生身の人間がどうやって他人の中に入るんだよ。
幽体離脱だよ。
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
その間お前の肉体は無防備になるぜ。それに幽体になったところで侵入を拒絶してくるぞ。
でもやるしかないんだ。エクボ、少しの間憑依して僕の体を守ってくれないかな。
はあ？いやいや、それはやめとけモブ。こいつそのまま乗っ取るぞ。多分マジでエクボを信用するのか？
きっと大丈夫ですよ。まず意識を失わなきゃ。集中して。
Damn, dude, Mob is risking a lot here. Crazy.
おお、すげえ、俺にも見える。来やがった。この
Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, he protected his head, though, thank God.
ダメだ動けねえ。
この肉体いらんのなら私が使おうか。
There you go, Dimple.
バカめもう俺様のもんだざまあみやがれおっと大事な素材をそうやすやすと壊されてたまるかよ
Dude, Possessed Mob looks pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. Look at him go! he can use a lot of mobs.
そういうことか。正気じゃないな。
そいつは普通のガキじゃねえんだよ
Facts, dude.
ようこそ。自我は残っているのか。侵入に失敗したら幽体ごと消滅していたぞ。
ここから出て行ってください。
対話をしに来たんじゃないだろう。
Of course, he's butt ass naked.
ここは精神世界だからな。姿形の思考が反映される。私は最上刑事、元霊能者だ。勝負しようじゃないか。素晴らしい力だ。もう少し見せてくれ
Oh
ないか。
man, dude, I'm nervous.
悪霊の顔になってる。
なんてパワーだ。
Holy shit, Mob.
霊能力や超能力がどこから湧いて出るか知ってるか。
悪いけど時間がないんだ。とどめを刺すよ。
感情だよ。すべては感情だ。
Yeah, he knows that already. What the fuck?
人間が持つ最大の特徴がその豊富な感情だ。君はもう超能力を使えない。さっきのは君のイメージする力を測ってみたんだ。多くの感情が波打っている。しかし自ら利用される側に落ち着いている。ここからまだわからないのか、罠にはまったことが。ではここで問題だ。幸せに暮らしている人間と苦しみにもがいている人間、どちらの方が強い感情が育つと思う？正解は後者。より強いのは負の感。
Yeah, like Ritsu.
その点を踏まえれば、君は今よりもっと強く変わることができる。世界の見方を。
Dude, this is making me so sad. I don't want to see Mob like this. What? We're not gonna even see the conclusion?
影山茂雄。ここでは普通の中学生だ。君の記憶を少し操作し、超能力も使えなくしてやる。視点が違えば世界は別物だ。その上で超能力の使えない君を観察させてもらおう。
I feel like I'll act the same. Oh, bro, it's gonna be a two-parter. No. Oh man. Yo, that episode was crazy. All right, y'all, let's get in the review section for episode 4. Really enjoyed the darker tone of this episode. Probably has to be one of the darkest tones of an episode that we've had in Mob so far. Like even just like the beginning scene with Dimple and like the kind of the dark feel to it all. And you know, at the time we don't know it's a flashback, but it's a flashback to him confronting or being confronted by Mogami, the psychic who's kind of going haywire. Just like I love that little bit of a grittier vibe to this episode. But yeah, let's start a bit from the top. So you know, obviously Mob and Reagan get called to, just like all these other psychics, to this really wealthy CEO's house, and his daughter is possessed supposedly. But I love seeing, one, a lot of new characters, but we get to see Shinra again, which is just great. I love seeing him, and then we get to see his connections to all the other union members, like the president, and you know, obviously this guy fucking sucks. But we also see Matsuo, I think his name is, from the 7th Claw Division, and now he's, you know, trying to start up his own psychic business. I thought it was cool to see him. We only really got a flash to him. I'm curious if he's gonna be involved in the next episode, because his power was really interesting because he kind of like captures evil spirits. So I'm wondering if he's gonna end up, you know, helping Mob and these other psychics be able to actually capture Mogami here in the next episode, because maybe his powers will be kind of specific to helping capture this evil spirit. I really thought that Reagan was a very important character in this episode. I think his character shined through a lot in this. One, just, you know, how he speaks up right away to try to get the first bid on talking to the daughter. It's just Reagan be able to read situations and people so well. And even more so when the CEO is like, okay, well, don't fight over this. We'll play rock, paper, scissors to find out who can talk to her first. And Reagan, of course, is able to, like, it's not surprising at all that Reagan is good at rock, paper, scissors. Like, rock, paper, scissors is kind of like a mind game trying to guess what your opponent's gonna do, but not getting your own head at the same time. And Reagan starts getting everyone's head right away. And of course he wins. It's just like such a good representation of what Reagan's strengths are of the character. He's so good at reading people and playing them if he wants to, but you know, he does it in a way that's more ethically sound than what most con artists would do, I guess you could say. He also is the only one to really sense that something's wrong with the girl, right? He goes in after he wins rock, paper, scissors and has a full conversation with her, and the daughter is, you know, saying that it's actually the father who's, you know, beating her and tying her up, and he's losing his mind. And all the psychics, when he comes out, are like, this is a slam dunk case. She's not possessed. I don't sense anything. And he's the only one who's like not really a psychic there. And he's the one who can actually sense that something's off there. He says she doesn't sound like a normal girl, like a normal kid. She was using dad and papa. She knew that he was a psychic. Really interesting. I mean, once again, you know, it's a very consistent theme in Mob, talking about, you know, people's strengths and weaknesses, and one not being more important than the other. And here, this is a really good contrast to like where the limitations of psychic powers. You know, they can't always sense if there's a spirit in there, but Reagan can tell by knowing what most humans are like, right? Like he has such a good perception of people in general. And it shines through a lot in this moment, and he can, you know, he tops all these psychics at that moment. He knows, even probably more so than Mob, that this person is possessed. But ultimately it's Dimple who knows that, not that she's possessed, but knows who possesses her, and it's Mogami Keiji, I guess you say. I'm just gonna call him Mogami, but you know, he's a psychic from 40 years ago who was really, really prevalent in the media. He supposedly helped a lot of people, but really he was kind of shady behind the scenes, right? Like he was an assassin trying to make as much money as he could to save his ill mother. And eventually he kind of, all that consumed him, and he became an evil, or he wanted to become an evil spirit who could take vengeance on people who think that they can get away with anything, kind of thing. I thought his confrontation with Dimple in the flashback was really interesting because I guess he kind of consumes evil spirits, like the molecules of them. It reminds me of, I've made this comparison before. It's similar, you know, themes, not exactly the same kind of show, but you know, the same subject of spirits or curses. It reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen's Geto. You know, Geto can consume spirits in the show or in the story, and you know, kind of reminds me of that, consuming it. And I know Geto in the show, I don't know if he actually gets directly more cursed energy from it, but he can use the spirits, right? In this sense, it seems like he's just directly consuming their energy to like have more psychic ability. I thought one of the craziest part, and kind of once again adding to like the darker theme here, is the dad is trying to like, you know, grab the daughter and like stop her from killing Reagan, and he gets fucking impaled. Like, you know, you see a whole whole frame of it where he has like a huge hole in his stomach. I don't know how he's gonna survive that, and imagine he's probably not, but it just kind of adds to the darker tone this episode. We haven't really seen people die exactly in Mob. I mean, you know, people probably could be dying and we don't see it, but that was pretty dark. But Mogami definitely ends up being a very interesting spirit because, you know, Mob can't force him out of the daughter's body. In fact, eventually he ends up fusing with her because he tries to stop her. And Mob has to come up with a creative solution to try to confront the spirit, which ends up being a callback to, I think it was the last episode, where he needs to have an out-of-body experience to try to go and possess the daughter and fight to get Mogami out of the daughter's body. And he even trusts Dimple to possess his body to protect his body while he is kind of in this more spiritual form. And you can see Reagan's worried about that, but I think Mob has definitely learned to come to trust Dimple. I mean, I feel like Dimple has changed. I mean, he seems to be sinister at times, but I feel like he's joking about it in those contexts. So It's cool to see them trusting each other as well. But it's cool because once Mob actually goes into the body, there's this whole confrontation. We see the human form of Mogami, and it's a very interesting conversation because at first it seems like Mob gets the leg up, like he wrecks him with his Esper powers, or his ESP powers. But if Mogami ends up getting the upper hand, he somehow seems to be able to shut off Mob's ESP powers. And they have this conversation about where that power comes from, which is, once again, they talk about emotions. And, you know, that was a big theme in season 1, was, you know, talking about how negative emotions especially feed your psychic powers. And we saw that a lot with the Ritsu, but also with Mob trying to suppress his emotions and not feed it, because it seems like as more emotion comes out, you lose control of your actions, right? And you can potentially hurt people. And so it's kind of a trade-off between you know, wanting more power, but also you lose your control at the same time. But it seems like Mogami is trying to pull that emotion out of Mob in some ways. It's almost like he shuts it off, but then he kind of like changes, gives Mob a different perspective of life if he didn't have psychic powers, which is crazy that he can do that, like simulate that. I mean, it probably has to be within being in a different like reality or dimension a little bit, right? Like they're in that mind dimension, but it seems like he's trying to pull the negative energy out of Mob to try to, I guess, change his perspective on, you know, his ESP powers and probably letting it loose. Like he's kind of trying to corrupt him in some way, I guess. But man, it ended off, we don't get to see what actually happens, which it's a pretty big cliffhanger. We haven't had like a double episode in a while. Like I feel like season 2 has been like pretty single episode plots. So it's cool that we're gonna get more, but obviously I'm gonna have to wait, which fucking sucks. All right, let's get into character ratings around this episode. MVP, I'm gonna give to Reagan. You know, I talked a lot about it before, but I just think Reagan's perception of people, be able to read people, and ultimately be able to read spirits by the end of the day, even though you can't see them. I think that was really awesome. Love the, you know, kind of feeding off that, the best moment. I love the rock, paper, scissors tournament style thing going on. I think they did Reagan's character justice in that scene. You know, it fits his character so well. And ultimately, I love how he's the one who can perceive that there's something off in the daughter when all the other psychics can't. It really shows off his strengths well. Funniest moment. I mean, I love seeing Matsuo again, and like he'd be like all scared. He's like, I'm trying to start a real business now and haven't run a straight life. But I think the funniest moment for me was the little compilation of all the psychics trying to exorcise the spirit from the daughter. They were all really weird, but I really like the one with the guy like flexing his pecs. Just so goofy, man. Mob is such a fucking, like, I feel like I'm in a fever dream half the time watching Mob, but it's always so creative and funny to me. All right, y'all, I think that'll do for this reaction review. Really, really cool episode. I'm excited for the next one. Really, really excited. I appreciate y'all being here to watch. Let me know what you all thought about this in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if y'all want to follow on for more. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.